September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and a doctor and her daughter going public with their story and new best-selling book, Why Can't She See Me? To try to help save a life, joining us this morning, Dr. Aimee Duffy and her daughter, Madigan. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Morning.
So tell me, how did this book come to be?
Well, when I was 13 years old, I was having some serious thoughts about taking my own life. I never knew it was going to be as scary as it became until I was in the back of that cop car being driven to the mental hospital. I thought it would be like summer camp. This was no summer camp. This was like prison.
Yeah. So what made you want to write the book?
Well, if it sounds scary, I mean, as a parent, you know, watching my 13-year-old get driven to a mental hospital in the back of a police car, literally in like a modern straitjacket type restraint. So we decided to share our story because, you know, if we can go public and help at least one person either not experience something scary like that or even something even worse, you know, it's totally worth it. And people don't talk about it enough. So we're out there, and as a medical doctor, I should have seen the signs.
I was going to say, you're a physician, and you missed some of the signs. So what does that say about the struggle for teens and parents alike these days?
100%. I think the signs are there, although they're also very common for what we're seeing in teenagers these days anyway. So it starts to be looking at not just one sign or two signs, but a mixture, and if it's something different from what your kid was previously doing.
Madigan, did you feel like you were showing the signs, or you were crying out for help and they were just going unseen?
No, I definitely think I was trying to hide it as much as I possibly could. But I did experience some signs. The first sign I experienced was lack of motivation. I lost all motivation to do anything, whether it was going to church, sports, or even just hanging out with my friends.
What was the turning point? When did you get help? Was it after that incident, or?
It was not. It was Christmas Day. I was 13 years old, Christmas Day, and we were sitting at the table playing Monopoly, and my mom looked down and saw my cuts on my leg and pulled me into her room, and from then I started getting help.
What would you say to other teens out there who are struggling right now with maybe not wanting to get help or trying to keep it hidden? What would you say to them?
My best piece of advice is to distract yourself without shoving those feelings down, because it really is just a moment, and if you can escape that moment, then you can be okay. And whether that's going for a walk or getting coffee or talking to your pet. This dog saved my life just because I can talk to her because she doesn't judge me. And it was very helpful for her to be there for me. And I really just want this story to help people.
Okay, you mentioned one of the signs, Aimee. What are some of the other signs that parents should look out for?
Definitely social withdrawal. So you're seeing, you know, teenagers all the time with their hoodies on, their headphones on, in their face, but really finding them hiding in their room a lot, not wanting to be part of the conversation, part of family dinners, things like that. Lack of hygiene. So I'm busy still bathing Maddie's younger sisters and finding I'm having to remind her, get in the shower, you know, put your deodorant on, brush your teeth, things like that.
So where can people go to learn more or to hear your stories? I think it's amazing that you're sharing this. This is obviously really personal and vulnerable, so thank you for doing that. So where can people go to learn more about the signs and to share your story?
My website is aimeeduffymd.com, and then Madigan has a website, madiganduffy.com, so the book is there. There's a quiz there, so you can see, you know, some of those signs to see if maybe it's something you want to at least pay more attention to. Start talking to your kids a little bit more if you can. And sometimes they don't want to talk to you and they don't want to share, but, you know, keep fighting and keep looking. And the book is on Amazon. Super easy. Okay.
Well, thank you both for being here. Madigan, we're glad you're here. Thank you for sharing your story. Time right now is 8:31. We'll be right back after this short break.